think I've got most of the stream stuff sorted out. Probably not a good idea to try to run a game like this heavy on my CPU and stream it at the same time on my shitty Wi-Fi, but it's a learning experience since we learned things today. Because I'm wowed. So, what you're seeing on screen right now is Fallout New Vegas. As you can see, from things clicking by and that NMC's texture packing in the corner, I have a few mods installed on here. None of them really should affect gameplay. Project Nevada, I think, is installed on here, and I think that does mess with a few things like implants, for example, but we won't be getting any implants with this, as far as I know. So we should be fine. And I also like Project New California, which we'll see when we hit the new game button. It'll ask if we want to play that or Fallout New Vegas, and we'll be playing Fallout New Vegas. But yeah, I think Fallout New Vegas is fantastic. It's my favorite Fallout game by far, and it's my favorite because it lets you tackle problems from a variety of angles. It's not all skills, it's not all combat. It really lets you tackle challenges the way you want to based on how you design your character, how you like set up their equipped loadout, and all kinds of really cool stuff. It's a great bit of storytelling, great open world, lots of cool factions, and some great DLCs. And as much as I love all that stuff, I also love a game that provides a challenge. And while the hardcore mode of this game is really cool and the difficulty settings are nice, I wanted to break the mold a little bit, go a little bit outside the box. So the cool thing about this game is it's a true open world experience. The game doesn't really stop you from going anywhere right from the get-go. It allows you to totally sequence break if you want. For example, you could pick the lock in the school right at the start of the game and go grab a stealth boy and try to cut through Quarry Junction with all the death claws to get straight to the strip and talk to Benny and proceed the main quest, skipping like 5+ like main story quests like in one fell swoop. Like the game totally lets you do that. And similarly, there's absolutely nothing stopping me taking a first level character and jumping straight into the DLCs, which the game recommends you be, around level 20 for, but, it's a recommendation. We don't care. So, yeah, kind of rules for the run. What we're going to do is we're going to make a level 1 character, and once we have them all set up with their skills and their special stats and their traits, we are going to head out of Doc Mitchell's house. We're going to leave a save right outside Doc Mitchell's house just to come back to for later DLCs. Excuse me. And we're just going to go straight to a DLC zone by toggling the no clip so we don't discover any fast travel locations on the way there. You probably could just do like center on cell, but once we're there, we're going to drop all of the equipment the game starts us off with, so no like raiding Doc Mitchell's house for extra supplies and taking those into the DLC with us, and no trying to take followers or any of that garbage, because I don't think you can. But yeah, we're just going to basically go in with our Pip-Boy and the clothes on our backs and the skills and knowledge our character possesses, and we're going to use what's in the DLC to beat the DLC. We're going to go through these on the hardest difficulty. We are not using hardcore mode because hardcore mode in this is just going to be a chore, and as much as I like a challenge, that's not really a challenge. That's just labor intensive. That's boring, and nobody wants to watch that. Nobody wants me struggling to like track down water in the divide.
You're awake.
How about that? My classic intro. I skipped the intro because I'm guessing a lot of you have seen it, and it's actually pretty long.
Easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now.
And
why don't you just relax a second?
We're not really going through the main quest, so it's not really super relevant.
How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
I can't tell you my name, sir. We're going with a channel name. We're going with Mr. McFisticuff. Can't say that's what I had to pick for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Well, if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
It is, though. So this is the part in a Bethesda game where you normally spend like 2 hours like designing the perfect character only to put a helmet on and never see your character's face. So what we're going to do is we're going to go female. We can do a little bit of optimization at first level, and I believe if you take Black Widow, you do bonus damage to male opponents, and then there's more male opponents in this game than female opponents. So going female and taking the Black Widow perk can actually give you that little bit of like extra damage bonus with Black Widow. And I think most of the NPCs we'll be dealing with are also male in some of the DLCs. So, or like it won't matter. So we're just gonna go female. That's fine. And where's the preset? I kind of like this preset. Yeah, we'll just be done. We're not gonna really look at the character's face. And though I did say it's Mr. McFisticuff and it is a woman, like it's fine. It's 2019, guys. Okay, so for special, so for strength, we're not going to go melee. That's kind of a given. There are a lot of enemies that do way too much damage, and we probably don't want to be right in their face with melee weapons. However, it will affect like our weapon sway on certain guns, so we'll probably want it about 4, because there would be some rifle type weapons we're going to want a little bit of strength to like aim properly. Perception's useful. You could probably boost that a little bit, to be honest. Explosives are nice, lockpick's nice at the beginning of the game, energy weapons, accuracy, all of that. This will be a good skill for us for sure. Endurance, you know, we kind of want the health, but at the same time, we're probably going to be focusing a lot more on stealth and not getting hit at all, and we can boost this a bit with drugs. Let's bump this down to 4 a little bit. 1 on charisma. We aren't going to be talking to a lot of people in a lot of these DLCs, and we can always boost this down the line with just skill points to boost the speech skill. There are very few just like outright charisma based checks in this game, and I don't think there's really any in the DLCs. So if you can just max your speech out with skill points when you need to, like, you can drop this all the way down and get a bunch of extra points. Intelligence, we're not going to be able to get the bobblehead. We want as many skill points as possible, and we're going to be using science and repair and medicine probably a lot. So we'll rock that up to 10. We're a smart lad. Agility, yeah, guns, sneak, speed, action, power, gen. We're going to want all of that. And luck, we're going to want that at lucky 7, I guess. Critical hits are useful, and all skills useful. Any mishaps, I'm not quite sure what that means. I'm wondering if there's outright mischance. So let's check this real quick. Yeah, we can call it good. We always have the option to reset our character as we leave good springs anyway, so we can leave this for now. Look at all this good shit we can't get. Okay, so this is the classic. This is what you do. You spam the A button, because this is just like the go test in Fallout 3. It doesn't matter. The good old melee weapons, speech, and survival. So our science is already good enough to do easy terminals. That's pretty good. Repair 26 at the start of the game, not bad. Same with medicine. We're gonna boost this a little bit. We're gonna want lockpick higher. We're gonna want to be able to do some lockpicking early. Not all the DLCs will be reliant on energy weapons, but they're like Old World Blues, for example, a lot of energy weapons. Explosives are really good in places like the Divide because of satchel charges. So let's see, we're probably going to sneak higher. We're going to want to be a stealthy boy, stealthy lass, I should say. And our last one, overall, the gun skill is pretty good. We'll take guns. I think we can change these.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
Oh, really?
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Actually, my grandfather and my great-grandfather were both shot in the head. So what really makes this run possible is Logan's Loophole. It's a great trait if you're doing kind of a lower level run like we are, because we're starting at level 1. So we'll never go past level 30, which can be a bummer on some characters, but we're not taking this into some end game like craziness, and we'll always be resetting to level 1 when we go into a new DLC. We'll come back to here. So we don't care about losing out on the level cap, but what it does give us instead is we can never become addicted to chem, so we can spam things like mentats and buff out, and they'll last longer for us. and that's really going to save our butt, and it's going to let us do a whole lot of really cool stuff. So Logan's Loophole, I highly recommend. Really, you can't go wrong with Skilled. Like another one of them is like Good Natured. There's certain builds where like you don't care about your damage output very much, and you care more about like getting your science up, for example, like above 50 right at the start of the game. So like Good Natured on some characters, like and in some playthroughs, is exceptional, and it's one I often use. But I think we're going to take Skilled and just potentially offset the experience gain with the like Fast Learner perk. Okay, so that's all of our DLCs. So now we just have to decide which one we're going to do. So let's drop a save of this character and hit boy. All right. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let's see. I think we're gonna save Lonesome Road for last because it's kind of the finale of the courier story. In which case, let's start with Happy Trails Expedition. Yeah, we may as well. Let's do that. We'll start with Honest Hearts. No way. That's so awesome. Okay, so this would let us edit our name, rebuild our character. So if we're going into Honest Hearts, done. Oh, it makes us do all of it from scratch. Damn it. We'll just kind of keep our stats the way they are. There's not really very many terminals to use, but we kind of want like repair is nice and skill points are nice. So we'll keep this like this. Sneak will be very good for us. Let's actually tag survival, and let's tag guns, and we'll head out from there. And we'll take the same Logan's Loophole and Skilled. And let's talk to this caravan and sign ourselves up for a journey to Zion. So there is a Happy Trails shipping crate right here, which we can conveniently use to drop all of our stuff in here because we don't care about any of it. And so now we can validate. We've got nothing, no caps, no damage threshold, 180 HP. That works. And for the sake of everything, let's just go to gameplay, make sure we're on very hard difficulty. Boom. Alrighty. And Stella shows Caravan Guard. And this is the guy we need to talk to.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type.
What do you mean I look the type? I have got absolutely no equipment. I'm basically naked. What do you like, bruh? Okay.
Just like that.
Yeah, we're just gonna go. Hey man, it's cool. I got a big backpack and everything.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. We got us some passes tighter than tighter than a chairman's fist up there. You get stuck in there, you'll slow the whole caravan.
Alright, I'm pretty sure if you have higher survival, you can like sneak a little bit extra equipment through, but we don't care. We're just ready to go to Zion, as it is. Actually, I like to carry some things here. Yeah, no, like the whole main quest line. Yeah, let's not. Let's go in at level 1 because we're reckless like that.
All right, people.
Probably the one that would make a good story.
But here we are, Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know
15 more
tired,
caps.
but I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
Sorry to bother you with
Yep, that's about all I can do is keep an eye out. I'll totally warn you if I see any.
It's not a problem.
So, hey friend, how are we doing today?
fuck off. I'm busy.
Oh.
Hold on now. I swear I heard something up ahead.
You must have very good ears because there is something up ahead. Oh. You turn into red mist because that's what bullets do. So I'd love to defend you and allow some of you to survive this, but I physically can't do that. Ooh. That's a thing. Oh, it has 3 bullets in it. Okay, where are you? Okay, I may as well just hit take all and we'll sort this out later. I want this stuff.
No. Did you die on me, woman? You hear?
Oh boy. Yeah, we're just gonna we're just gonna take all this. No, please don't shoot at me. Grenade hotkey. Yeah, I'm not really using that. Oh, like, ow. Stop it. So, a neat trick in this game is, you can, kind of use the VATS feature. Even though you don't have a good shot, it can aim down the sight of it for you. Kind of get you, like, zeroed in on your target, which is quite helpful. So let's see. Oh, speak of the devil. And I can't see because of the fucking blood splatter effect. Oh, follows chalk. That's a friendly. Let's not shoot him. He's such a nice guy, though. He probably wouldn't mind if, you know, you put a couple bullets into him. But he's nice. He's a friend. So let's not.
Oi, white legs don't leave survivors often.
How can I hear you?
You're some kind of lucky, let me tell you.
You are so
came
far
from
away.
outside, didn't you? From the civilized lands. Wow.
I mean,
Joshua will want to hear about
you
this.
speak like pretty damn good English. I don't know how uncivilized your lands might be. I think I have to follow him for this first segment, after which he'll supposedly like come along with me as part of like as a follower just to help me out. But for the sake of doing this DLC and doing it proper, I'm not going to use followers whenever possible. I want the challenge to be, I want the weight of it to be on my shoulders completely. So I'm pretty sure there's a scripted event for a bear. Yeet. I believe you can shoot that bear like that, and it might attack you, but once it runs away, I'm pretty sure it despawns.
That one was all full of gecko, eh?
Yep.
Don't get used to it, though. Yaogwai are plenty mean as a rule.
They are. It's a pretty looking DLC. There's a lot more like orange and greens. It's not that like tan, brown, like infinite desert. There's a lot more going on here. There's a lot of cool verticality. Sacred Artura route. We do need a couple of these for quests later if we wanted to fight the she-bear. So you can't take them. The spore plant pods. There are some nasty spore plants here, and they can drop these, and they are great healing items. I think we have enough stuff. We can make 1 healing poultice for now. So we'll get that going. And if we can make healing poultices, like, we really don't need to boost our survival all that much more, really. Because healing poultices are pretty damn overpowered. Honestly, I think this is one of the easiest DLCs to kind of run through. All the enemies are pretty human. Wildlife isn't like all that nasty, except for Yaogwai. You can pretty much snipe everything off if you get good at sighting enemies ahead of time. And overall, it's pretty straightforward. The fight at the end is a huge pain in the ass, but other than that, it's nowhere near as bad as some of these other ones are going to be. So I think it's a good start. Oh, we've gotten a level up immediately, and we can't take Black Widow immediately. Knight. Yeah, no, don't care. Hunter. In this DLC, like, it might be useful, just because of all the Yaogwai and geckos, for example. It still might be very good, especially against the she-bear, which I think we're going to do, just because it's a challenge. It's kind of part of the main quest. You know, we'll kind of hit all the stops. We won't just like speed run all the DLCs and exploring them a little bit. We'll take Hunter. Why not?
Hoi. Auslander Zuka Joshua Graham.
And if your intelligence is high enough, you can actually kind of interpret the language. It's not hard. I want to say they're speaking like Creole maybe, but I'm not quite sure. But you can already kind of tell what they're saying if you got a good grasp on English. Good grasp on English. Sorry, it is like
Joshua
past midnight. I'm a little bit tired. 2 a.m.
You show respect, Utman. Joshua is greatest warrior. You show him no respect. He show you thunder and fire.
Oh, I'm gonna show this man all the respect. I would sure hate to be shown thunder and fire.
Ha ha. Funny, Auslander. Maybe soon dead, Auslander.
And we're gonna get the infinite like reloading of the 45 caliber pistols here in just a moment.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it.
That they did.
Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy.
I wasn't. I talked to one guy and he told me to fuck off. Cool. I'm getting 90 for XP for that. Yeah, so cool thing about this DLC is there's a lot of reference to the Bible and Christianity, which isn't touched on a ton in the Fallout series. It's a lot of like children of Adam and things like that. I think when you actually end the game, you can actually get a copy of like, it just says like the scripture, which is a miscellaneous item in the trunk that appears at the end of the DLC. So that's kind of neat. Chuck, can we get rid of you immediately? I mean, we'll open your inventory. We'll take what we want. I'll just take that. Oh, the bitter drink too. We'll just take everything. Why not? I'll talk to you.
What can I tell you?
Quite two people
You
came.
sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
Boom. And you just disappeared. Okay. Ghosted. All these people running around. That's the same animation Caesar's Legion people do. I think there's a couple NCR people doing push-ups too at some of the camps. And these people just hit each other like all day. Can you hit me? Or you just... Oh, you stop. Oh, how polite. I thought I was going to get thwacked. Alrighty. So, we picked up our first, like, proper quest within the DLC. So let's see. What is our quest objective? Search the roads of the crashed scout bus for a compass. And then we're going to try to find some walkie-talkies, and we're going to look for a medical kit and some little lunch boxes. Cool. So we may as well do these in order. So it's real easy to, like, overdo it with that. I just totally walked over mine. Oopsie daisy. Oh no, we have a frag grenade. We have a couple frag mines that we picked up. Good. Those can be pretty darn useful. There's a lot of enemies in this particular DLC whose only recourse in combat is running straight at you. God fucking damn it. I'm not paying attention at all. Knew about the shotgun, I wasn't watching for more mines, and they put these fucking canisters next to them so they blow up. Well, let's try to avoid more mines, shall we? I say that, but I'm gonna get blown up again. So, let's see what we have here. We've got some lunch boxes, little tiny suitcases. All these assets are just miniature versions to sort of like resemble like kids. Do we have? Oh, we do have 30 repair. Super cool. But yeah, there's just all these for some reason these kids just have fireworks, toy cars and lunchboxes, and these are all miniature assets of like the normal human skeletons in the suitcases. I think these. Oh, there's some bottle caps in here. Well, they won't be needing him. Such a tragedy. So many innocent young lives cut short. Ow, fucker. I didn't think he'd actually get me there. Man, I look like such a scrub right now. This is a matter of principle now. You are dying. You are. I'm not even gonna get the stake off you because you fell off a cliff, but I don't care. Yaogwai Hunter. What? Okay. That's a glitch. Evidently the game thinks that's a Yaogwai. I mean, it hit pretty hard. Not a Yaogwai, though. We would know. We'd be dead. And I'm pretty sure in pretty much all these ranger stations there's at least like a ranger hat on a shelf. So we can fix up our... Oh, it's on my bed. So we can fix up our ranger hat at least. Box of detergent. Oh boy, my favorite. There's an ammo box in here. We can pick this lock because we picked up a couple bobby pins. Always super nice to have on hand. Got it first try. Ooh, picked up a 45 auto pistol right away. It's a pretty darn good weapon. I really dig it. So we'll probably be using that at some point. Let's fix up our park ranger hat. Make sure it's looking spiffy. This is what you do. This is how you play Bethesda games. And we land in water. Drugs are going to be super vital to the run, but still useful. Cowboy repeater, good. Rifle, Patriots cookbook. So we're going to use this. We're going to pick up these walkie-talkies. May as well pick up the whiskey. It's a little bit more valuable than the beer if we decide to sell it. It's a proper 12-gauge round and a hunting shotgun. Perk time, level 4. Cannibal, if you're like really terribly hurting on healing items, I mean, it's something. In this case, I think it'd be a good time to start on the Black Widow, so we can start doing more damage to the white legs. Can you get me on this table? Oh, but I can't get you either. Oh, you can get me. How dare you? Oh. You just glitched into the ground. Okay. 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 That dog is a problem. We don't like that. We don't like the dog. Dog can hurt us. Dog can hurt us pretty bad. Yeah, let's make 8 healing poultices because that's not broken at all. And we're gonna make some gecko steaks because gecko meat is definitely like really healthy for us. Like gecko steaks, all things considered, like bighorn meat, right? Bighorn steaks are good, like I'll give them that, but like it takes like 50 survival to cook one of these, versus these, which you can cook like right at the beginning of the game. Survival is a very imbalanced skill, and it's not useful in most playthroughs. All the teddy bears. Am I the only one who like collected like every teddy bear they found in like Fallout 3? Well, we know we can't pick that lock, so we're just gonna take this. This DLC is very forgiving as far as like skill requirements. Like anything that's required to progress you through the main story, like there's some alternate route you might have to like look around a little bit to find, but really it's not that big a problem. And this should be the last one. Boom. Little scout lunchbox. We will I think we have enough medicine actually to just outright salvage the medical kit. There is enough booze lying around to sterilize it with alcohol, but I don't think you get like as much like XP for dealing with it that way. But I think we have medicine of 31, so I think we're fine. So because we lack the fast travel locations, we are back to hiking the canyon. Now I don't know about you, but there's probably not a more exciting hike than getting attacked by giant giant creatures as you tote around powerful firearms and fight for your life against man and beast. Oh shit! Can we get down this? Perhaps. However, we can't get down this. We'll just go down it this way so I can get a hold of this stuff. I'm not really wearing shoes. And yeah, this camp is significantly bigger. And there's a couple different things we can explore here. And this person's going to run to us, talk to us.
You are the one Joshua Graham sent to us. Blessings of the Father in the cave on you. Daniel is waiting for you.
Oh, thank you. I like your bear glove. Where can I get one?
Asaro's Yaoguai fist is a sacred symbol. It shows that we belong to the tribe and have willingly undertaken a dangerous quest to aid the tribe. Each Soro makes his own, and only after hunting and slaying a Yaoguai that threatened our people. Our shaman, Whitebird, oversees the rites. Perhaps if you spoke to him, he would allow you to undertake such a quest.
All right.
Then I will look forward to...
She's also a potential companion, kind of like how Follows Chalk was. You can get her in the next section of the game helping you out. We, of course, will not be doing that, but we might go kill the bear. Daniel.
The dead horse has told me details about the attack on the caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls, innocent if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too.
Tony needed a few things. Is this everything?
Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals are smart, but, well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. So I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense.
Offense
The
taken.
supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more White-Leg attention, I need you to go back into the valley.
Evacuate?
Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for White-Legs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear.
We're just gonna be like super friendly, happy neighbors.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. There aren't a lot of people in the wasteland with kindness to spare for anyone who isn't kin. Since you've been poking around the valley, you might see more activity from the Whitelegs. One of the Sorrow's hunters, WakingCloud, has volunteered to help guide you through the valley.
Don't care.
She has a special talent for staying out of sight. After this,
Is it
it's
called
just a
staying
matter
in
of getting
camp?
everyone out of here safe and sound. And hopefully you can head back to the Mojave without any more trouble.
That would be nice. This is probably about where we're gonna end it here real soon, and we might tackle the she-bear quest next, and try that bear fight. But we might want to pick up a few more weapons, maybe some better armor if we can first, because that fight is gonna be hell. Even if we spam the buff out in medics and stuff that we do have, but we can take care of that next time. So we'll just drop our save, and we'll probably call the stream there. The streams will be archived for a little while, so there's that, and I'll probably upload these, at least in parts, to YouTube after a time, probably with some heavy editing, because there's quite a bit of sections in this that are just kind of like walking, that aren't very interesting. And I'm kind of just getting used to commentating, but I figured if I'm going to do this again, I may as well stream it and share it with the world. So, for those couple people who probably dropped into the stream and saw what was going on, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you later if you want to watch again.